Sometimes we may get confused whether we are to use the word who or we are to use whom. Sometimes we may also get confused in whose or who is. So let us understand each and every term one by one. Who is used to refer to the subject of a sentence. For example, who ate all the apples? Who left the door open? If you can replace the word with he or she, I or they, we should use the word who. For example, he ate, if the answer is he ate all the apples, they ate all the apples, he left the door open, I left the door open, then in that case, we are to use the word who. But if you can replace it with him, her, me, or them, we are to use the word whom. Whom replaces the object of the sentence. Who, whom, let us see whom. Whom is usually used to describe someone who is receiving something. To whom was the letter addressed? The letter was addressed to him or her, or the letter was addressed to me, or the letter was addressed to them. Whom can also be used to describe someone on the receiving end of an action. Whom did we hire to join the marketing team? We hired him or her or them. We hired them to join the marketing team. Whose is used to assign ownership to someone. Whose pen is that? That is, who is the owner of this pen? Who is the contraction of who is or who has. Who is driving that car? Who has won the match? As there may be problem if we use the word who is, as it may mean who is or who has. So it is suggested that we should write not in contraction but properly, so that the other person who may not be well conversant with the rules, for example, if you write who is driving the car, the other person may think who has driving the car, but actually you are saying who is. So if you deem fit, you may write properly who is properly, or who has won the match. The rest, it is your choice. Then into versus into, it is right, has been written collectively, indicates there is some sort of motion or action. For example, he came into the room. The agreement goes into effect from on December 1. Into is used in a lot of situations. When in is a part of the verb phrase, then you should keep in and to as two separate words. The administrator did not give in to the demands of the protesters. She came in to warm her hands and feet. The lifeguard jumped in to save the boy from drowning. So we must understand where we are to use into or where we should use in to. There is also difference between the word lose or lose. Though in speaking, both these words may resemble the same, but both these words have different meanings. Loss means to fail to win or misplace. For example, do not lose your bag. Scandals cause politicians to lose votes. Lose means to not tight. She is wearing a loose dress. One of the screws is loose. Then there may be problem whether we are to use the word then or then. Though in speaking both these words resemble the same, both these words have quite different meanings. Then is used to indicate comparison. Actions speak louder than words. Nothing is more important than health. This word is, this flower is more beautiful than any other flower in this garden. Here then is used to make comparisons. He is taller than I am. Then then means at that time or after that. We were in the same class then. I was in USA then, at that time. First thing and then speak. That is first thing and speak after that. Sometimes we have to make use of the introductory commas at the beginning of a sentence. For example, in the beginning, here it is introductory comma. I had no idea how to write a letter. In those days, this is introductory comma. I was in, it was common to write letters. The other day, I met an old friend. Next, sometimes we use words like shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda sounds like a shortened version of should have. Coulda means short version of could have. For example, I should have taken a shorter route. So instead of saying shoulda, woulda, coulda, we should preferably say should have, would have, could have, and should not use the words shoulda, coulda, woulda. Possessive nouns. In most cases, a possessive noun is formed by adding an apostrophe plus s to the noun. But where to put that apostrophe can be confusing. We may follow some general rules in this regard. To make plural noun ending in s possessive, add an apostrophe. For example, the dog's bones. Dogs are plurals. Here, to make it possessive, we can use apostrophe. The bones relate to dogs. The dogs are in plural. Here, we will not write apostrophe s. We will simply add apostrophe. To make singular noun ending in s possessive, that is, we are to make a noun possessive which is singular, we have to only add apostrophe. Here s is already there. Dress is singular. It may be a person's dress, it may be my dress, it may be your dress. Dress blue color, that is the color of the dress is blue. So here we have not written s after apostrophe, we have simply added apostrophe. Stephen Jones' car. Stephen Jones is the name of a single person. But as it ends with S, name ends with S, we have simply added apostrophe to make it possessive noun. To make plural noun not ending in S possessive, add an apostrophe plus S. Here you will see children is a plural noun. Child, children. That is more than one children. Here, when we want to make this noun possessive, we are adding apostrophe s as the noun does not end in s. Next, to make singular noun not ending with s possessive, add an apostrophe plus s. Joseph's shoes. Next, missing comma in a compound sentence. A compound sentence expresses two complete and related ideas, and it usually includes a conjunction to connect these two parts. There should be a comma before the conjunction to indicate that the two ideas are related. And but, or, and, or are the most common coordinating conjunctions. Ankit went to bazaar and Riya went with him. Here we are to use comma. Next, mixing up spellings. There are some words that sound the same but have different spellings, different meanings. If we mix up these spellings, it can be a humiliating mistake. For example, if we say it is too hot today, whether we should use the word to or TOO. Let us see. To is one of the most common words in English. It has a variety of functions. To refers to a destination, recipient, action. It can also be used for identifying relationships. He went to the garden. Garden is the destination. I sent an email to Ramesh. Ramesh is recipient. I am going to get a cup of tea. Here action is involved. Tracy is married to Joy. This is relationship. To means also or as well. Or in addition, or it may also mean excessively. It is too hot outside. That is, it is excessively hot outside. She too is a vegetarian. She too is vegetarian. Here too means also. She also is a vegetarian. I carried my suitcase and a briefcase too. Here too means in addition or as well. When we are talking about TWO2, it means when, that is, we are counting something 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 2 days to fix this problem. I have 2 cars. Sometimes when we use the word weather, it may be resemble the same by when we are speaking the same word. Weather is too hot, weather is too good. But when we write the same, we may get confused whether we are to use this weather or this weather. Let us understand the same. Whether means expressing a doubt or choice between alternatives. I do not know whether to go out or stay at home. He does not know whether his friend is there or not. I have not decided whether to go or stay. Whether we will succeed or fail, we must try. This weather, WEATHER, means the state of the atmosphere at a particular place and time as regards heat, cloudiness, dryness, sunshine, wind, rain, etc. That is the atmosphere at a particular place. For example, we are expecting a bad weather. That is, the atmosphere may be bad. The weather is lovely, beautiful. There was a sudden change in the weather, in the atmosphere. We must also understand the difference between there and there. These two words are easily mixed up. There is a pronoun which shows possession. This there indicates a place. Let us see example. Their father went to the shop. Here this word is wrong. There has to be written as this. Their father went to the shop. Their car was destroyed in the accident. Examples of there are many books on the table. There is an elephant in the zoo. Sometimes we mix up the similar words. When we speak the same, they sound similar. But when we write the same, they have different spellings. They have different meanings. Let us discuss the one few of them. Affect versus effect. Affect. Affect is usually a verb and means to influence or produce a change in something. The medicine will affect your headache for at least an hour. The cyclone has affected lakhs of people. Effect is, which is starts with E, is not to be used as a verb the way affect is used. Effect is usually a noun. It means consequence or outcome. When you are talking about the change itself, we will use the word effect. The timely rain had a good effect on his field. The effects of cyclone were devastating. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.